Hello students, today we are going to look at multiplying a two-digit number by a one-digit number. But before we look at today's lesson, let us review about repeated addition and multiplication using tables. So we need to know how many balls are there altogether. We can see that we have three groups of 2 balls. This can be written as 3 times 2. And if we use repeated addition, we will have 2 plus 2 plus 2. And 2 plus 2 plus 2, we know that actually 2 plus 2 equals 4, and 4 plus 2 equals 6. So it means that we have 6 balls. Or if we have 3 times 2, it means that we have got 6. Okay? But if we use multiplication tables, we can get 3 times 1, which is equal to 3. We get 3 times 2, which is equal to 6. So you can actually see that from 3 to 6, there is plus 3. And if we multiply by 3 again, you see that we get 9. Also, we have plus 3. So we keep on adding 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So you see that 3 times 2 equals 6. So we get 6. If you can, there is another way how you can do this. If you don't want to say 2 plus 2 plus 2, you can actually say that you have 3 plus 3. It is also going to be equaling to 6. Let us now try 5 times 4. So let us first use repeated addition, then later we will use the multiplication table. So 5 times 4, it means that we add 4 5 times. And if we add 4 5 times, we will come up with 4 plus 4, which is 8. 8 plus 4, we get 12. 12 plus 4, we get 16, and 16 plus 4, we get 20. So 5 times 4 equals 20. Using multiplication table, we get 5 times 1, which is 5, times 2, 10, times 3, 15, times 4, 20. So you can notice that from 5 to 10, we have plus 5. 10 to 15, we have plus 5. 15 to 20, we have plus 5. So you can see that 5 times 4 equals 20. And the final one, 8 times 3. So let us use repeated addition. That is 8 plus 8 plus 8. 8 plus 8, we get 16, and 16 plus 8, we get 24. This means that 8 times 3 equals 24. Let us try using the multiplication table. We have 8 times 1, which is 8, 8 times 2, which is 16, and 8 times 3, which is 24. You see that still from 8 to 16, we have plus 8. 16 to 24, we also have plus 8. So you see it is 8 plus 8 plus 8, which takes you back to repeated addition. So 8 times 3 equals 24. So now I believe that all of you can remember how to multiply using repeated addition and multiplication tables. In today's lesson, we will multiply 10, 20, 30, up to 90 by a one-digit number. So the numbers that we are going to be using, they will be having a 0. For example, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, up to 90. So let us look at example number 1a. How many pens are there? So you can actually see that we have, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is one group of 10 pens. One group of 10. So one group of 10, it is actually the same as 1 10. So we need to know 1 times 10. And of course 1 times 10 is the same as 10. So also if we have 1 times 10, we can actually get 1 times 1 to come up with 1. And we just bring this 0 in the ones place. So we come up with 10. So there are 10 pens. So for part B, we have got two groups of 10. Two groups of 10 pens. So this means that we have got, in one group, we have 10 pens, and in another group, we have 10 pens. So this is actually 10 plus 10. And of course, 10 plus 10 equals 20. So, but also we know that two groups of 10 means 2 times 10. Okay? And also, if we have 2 times 10, we can actually get 2 times 1 to get 2, and we just bring a 0 in the ones place to come up with 20. So you can see that there are 20 pens. Okay? So let us look at part C. We have got a number of groups of 10 pens. Let's count them all together. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we have 9 groups of 10. 9 groups of 10 actually means 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, 9 times. But because we cannot keep on adding 10, 10, 10, 10, it takes a lot of time, we can simply use multiplication. And we simply say 9 times 10. And 9 times 10 equals 90. We get 90 by getting 9 times 1 to get 9. Then we bring a 0 in the ones place to come up with 90. So there are 90 pens all together. So let us look at part number 2a. How many pencils are there? So you can see that we have 3 groups. But in every group, we have got 30 pencils. So we have got 30, and here we have 30, and here we have 30. So 3 groups of 30. So if we use repeated addition, you see that this is 30 plus 30, that will be 60 plus 30, we will come up with 90. But if we use the multiplication, we can get 3 times 30. And by doing that, you can do it easily by getting, if you have 3 times 30, you can simply get 3 times 3, you get 9. And you bring 0 in the ones place, and you come up with 90. So there are 90 pesos. So for part B, we have got 2 groups, and in each group we have got 50 pesos. So we have 50 and we have got 50. Okay, so those are 2 groups of 50. 2 groups of 50 means 2 times 50, and 2 times 50 will give us 100. You simply have 2 times 5 equals 10. Then we bring a 0 in the ones place, so we come up with 100. Okay? Part 3. Find the product of 4 and 60. Find the product of 4 and 60. So we can have this as 4 groups of 60. Or we can simply say 60 plus 60 plus 60 plus 60 4 times. But to do this easily, we can use multiplication. Okay? We can have 4 groups of 60, which is the same as 240. But actually you need to see that 4 times 6 is 24. Then you bring this 0 to the ones place. So all together we come up with 240. So student, what do you think about example number 4? From what we have looked at already, you can pause the video and get the product of 5 and 90. Okay? Pause the video and do it yourself and see if you will get the same answer as we will get here. So 5 and 90 means that if we need to get the product of 5 and 90, it means that we get 5 times 90. And to do it easily, we can first of all get 5 times 9. We get 5 times 9. 5 times 9, we will get 45. Now, we get 5 times 90. We will just bring a 0 to the ones place, and we get 450. So this means that 5 times 90 equals 400. So student, from the examples that we have looked at already, we can notice that when we multiply 10, 20, 30 up to 90, or if we multiply a number that has got a 0 at the end by a 1-digit number, we can simply multiply the number in the tens first and then add a 0 to the product at the ones place. Let us now do some practice. Find the products of the following. A. We have got 2 times 3. Yes, 2 times 3, we know that that is 6. But if 2 times 3 is 6, what about 2 times 30? 2 times 30, we will get 60. We just need to bring a 0 to the ones place. In part B, 6 times 3. We know that 6 times 3 equals 18. But now what about 6 times 30? 6 times 30, we will get 180. This means 6 times 3 equals 18, and you bring a 0 to the ones place. So what about 7 times 30? That will be 210. What about 4 times 70? Simply get 4 times 7, get 28, and then write a 0 in the ones place. So we get 280. So student, I want you to think. If I have 2 times 4, I'll get 8. If I have 2 times 40, I'll get 80. What about if I have 2 times 400? What about if I have 2 times 4,000? So, I want you to share with me your thoughts in our group line. Thank you so much. So, after watching this video, please go to page 47 to 48 and do the exercise about multiplication of a 2-digit number by a 1-digit number. For the next lesson, we will look at multiplying without regrouping. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Goodbye.